What's up, my people? You pulled up hungry, and I kept it warm for you. Today, I'm calling all big bags. I am making you the biggest bag salad you've ever seen. First off, we're going to start with boiling them eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for good luck. We're going to put them on the pan, and now we're going to season up our steak. Now, as you all know, I usually use the same seasonings every time. So that's the garlic. Got my sazon. Sprinkle that up on there. Now this salad is going to have literally everything you can find in your fridge and almost every meat that you can find in your freezer. So pull it all out if you want to add anything extra. I know for me, I got the steak, I got the chicken, and the shrimp. And I'm going to show you what I do with all of them. All right, we got to have that kicking chicken. Pepper. And it's crazy. I was so mad. I'm actually running out of pepper. I have to go to the store and get some. I didn't notice it until I started doing the video. Jerk chicken flavor. So, add a little something. Can anybody down in the comments let me know what this is? Let me know. See if you've been paying attention. My red wine vinegar. Can't go wrong with it. Now we're going to mix it up. Don't be afraid to use your hands. Get up in there. Mix that seasoning around. Tastes better when you do. Mix it all around and make sure all that seasoning is getting up on that meat. We don't want no meat not seasoned. All right? Now let's wash our hands and get ready for the next meat. Oh, doing a little close up. That's how you want it to look. Everything seasoned. Next up is the chicken breast. I've already washed it and cut it up. Now I'm just seasoning it up. Add my red wine and my garlic, onion powder, the sazon. Always gotta add that in there for color and flavor. I had to check how much pepper I had, but I still need to season the shrimp. I made it through the video though. Yep, we're gonna season that up as well. Look at that. Now here's me just trying to do something different, add some, something to the video. Let me know what you think. Yes, I also add mustard. Add some jerk seasoning. Just for a little pop, not too much. And that's what your chicken should be looking like after you seasoned it all up. Looks damn good to me. Now to the shrimp. Now I already washed the shrimp, deveined it, peeled it, and seasoned it up. This is the aftermath of me seasoning it. I used my lemon juice, my red wine vinegar, garlic, Old Bay, and kicking chicken. Now it's time to fry it all up. Look at that. Can you just imagine how that tastes right now? Look at that. That's the chicken, by the way. Now, in that other pot that you see boiling there, that's just the eggs. You gotta have eggs in the salad. I'm just stirring it all up, getting it all separated. You don't want to cook the chicken and then have it sticking together at the end. So just separate it now, give it its own little spot, start cooking. Now we're covering it up and moving on to the next. There's that steak. Pour that up in there. Now I didn't really use any oil with these this time because it's salad. You don't want oil dripping down in your salad. So you're going to put them in the pan and you're going to cover them up, and they're going to make their own juice. So that's what you're going to use instead of the oil. Put it on low, not high. There's the shrimp. I didn't use any butter for this one either. The liquid that you see in there is just the red wine vinegar and the lemon juice. That is it. And we're going to let that cook out and cook into the shrimp. Don't that look good? Now we're just going to go over here and check on them eggs. Nothing special with those eggs. They look about done though. Now it's time to cut up our veggies. I'm using a little onion. My family doesn't really like chunks of onions and a lot of onions in their salad like I do. So I'm using a little onion and I'm cutting it very thin. As you can see, I'm cutting it in circles and then I'm going to stack those circles up and just cut them in half. And boom. I'm happy I get my onions and my family's happy that they don't got a whole onion in their mouth. Stack them on up like the hibachi grill. Do you ever see the hibachi grill where they stack up the onions into a little volcano and then fire comes on out? Pretty cool. Let me know what you would get from the hibachi grill down in the comments. Let me know if I should do a hibachi meal. Hibachi meal coming up. Now, this is the bell pepper. I'm using orange today to add a little bit of color. I've already peeled it and washed it. Now I'm just going to cut it up into pieces. And we're going to put that in our salad as well. I don't like my peppers too small, so I'm cutting them in like chunks. I'm going to cut them long ways thick, and then I'm going to cut them in half. With salads, I like everything to be big and crunchy. See what I'm talking about? That's how I like it. Now, the cucumbers. Now, I was pretty pissed. I had ended up having to get those mini cucumbers that come in the bag because it was all out of the other cucumbers. And I don't know about you, I wasn't paying $2 for an organic cucumber. You know? So I don't know why I'm doing this, because I usually peel off the skin first, which I'm going to show you in a minute. I like to peel off some of the skin. You know, it makes it just more pretty. I like a salad and vegetables that look super pretty. Comment down below if you too. So it doesn't have to be perfect. You see what I'm doing? I'm just shaving off little pieces of it. It gives it like a little design. You know, it's pretty. And actually, I don't really like all of the skin from a cucumber either. A little too thick for me. So I like to cut it off anyway. But I still would like to have some of that on there. So I'm just shaving it off. I'll show you in a minute after what it looks like finished. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. You see? Boom. Now I'm just going to cut that up. The one thing about these mini cucumbers though, they give you those little circle ones. You know, when you cut it up, nice little, because you know sometimes cucumbers, when you cut them up, they're super big. These ones you can just pop right in your mouth. Lost one. Rolled right under the table. Cutting them all up. I ended up using a whole bag of cucumbers. I actually love cucumbers, so I used the whole bag. Now the romaine lettuce. Let's cut that up. And then we're going to put it in that red bowl right beside me so we can wash it on up. You don't want your salad to be grainy. So, and I like to cut mine up first and then wash it. It's a little bit easier, and you can get more inside, you know what I'm saying? Instead of having it on the stalk, and you know, it's more cleaner. So we're gonna put it in there and we're gonna wash it on up. I also have spinach, baby spinach leaves and mixed greens that I'm also going to put in that red bowl and wash it and get it ready. There's the spinach. I love spinach. Let's get ready to wash. All right, everything is nice and cleaned, and now it's time for it to go in the salad bowl. I'm just gonna pick everything up and throw it up in there. So we got our lettuce cleaned and ready. We got all of our veggies. I got the cucumbers, the bell peppers, onions. I'm also putting some banana peppers inside of this too. They come in the jar, so they didn't have to be prepped or anything. So you'll see. Doesn't it just look so pretty? You can eat it just like this. So this is another thing. I realized that I didn't have any tomatoes, which is not a real big deal to me because I don't really like tomatoes, between you and me. but I needed red. So I ended up cutting up a red bell pepper. That's the tomatoes for the salad. But when you make yours, feel free to add your tomatoes. And here are my onions, nicely cut up. Made me cry during the process. Onions have a way of making you appreciate them for every meal. Now we're going to pile on our cucumbers. Pile them on. Can never have enough cucumbers. I want a cucumber in every bite. I don't know about y'all. I need a cucumber in every bite. And there goes the orange peppers. We're going to pile them up on there. There's our banana peppers. Like I said, these are just in the jar. You can get them from your local corner store, your grocery store, wherever you at. They come right in a jar. I don't drain them or anything. That juice actually adds more flavor to the salad. So I just dig my hand in there and put it on top of the salad. Now, these banana peppers are the only thing that I put in here that is yellow because I have younger children and they're not really big off of anything that's spicy. So I made sure that that's the only thing that's yellow in this salad so they can just pluck it out on the side. You know, just a little tip for kids that don't like spicy things. Comment down below how much you love a salad. Salads are quick, easy, and healthy for you. Well, besides this one, it got a little bit of health to it. It got a little bit of nutrients to it, you know. So now that we layered all of our vegetables, we're going to pile on that cheese. Now I'm using the triple cheese. Right? So it has sharp cheddar, medium cheddar, and it looks like mozzarella. Pile on the rest of those vegetables and let's mix it together. Look at that. Literally, you will have your mouth watering. We're going to mix that together. And then we're going to start plating it up. Alright, now it's time to plate up this salad. Now, make sure you get a bigger plate than me. Because this salad is a big back salad. And that's not a big back plate. So make sure you get a big back plate. You're going to need it. Okay? So first we're going to start with the salad. Look at that. See, that looks good enough to eat right there. Now, if you are not a big back, this is where you will stop. All right, but if you a big back like me, you want to pile on that chicken. Look at that chicken. And don't worry, I will get that little piece that's up on that table. trying to slip away. Let's go in with the steak and the shrimp. Let's see, but this is why I needed another, a bigger plate. All my stuff is falling off. Yes. A little close-up shot. You know, don't be looking at the screen now, y'all. That don't even have the dressing on there yet. Look at that. And we ain't done yet. We are not done. So now I'm gonna get my egg. Remember those boiled eggs? We're gonna cut it in half. You can slice yours up. I like to put mine in half. Your choice. Got them eggs up on there, and we are not done. Now, guess what we're gonna put on top? Bacon bits. Look at that. Real bacon bits. Not them crunchy old dried out ones. Real bacon bits. And after the bacon bits, you think that we done? If you think that we done, then you got another thing coming. We is not done. Because now we got to put on the croutons. What's a salad without any croutons? Now you see me trying to place it in specific spots. I don't want my croutons to be falling all over the place. You saw what the chicken and the cucumbers did. Everything wanted to jump off. So I'm placing my croutons. That way they ain't falling off. And now we're just going to put some more cheese. I definitely had to clean up the whole table after this. Cheese literally went everywhere. Can't forget about your garlic bread. Now just look at that. Just stand back and look. Need a little zoom in money shot. All the lovely textures and flavors that you are going to taste in this big back salad. I hope y'all don't bite your forks now. Break your teeth. Don't do that. Make sure you eat your salad. But it is too good. Have you ever licked your finger from eating a salad? You will for this one. And look at that. The salad dressing drizzle. Now the salad dressing that I'm using is an Asian sesame salad dressing. Gotta try it. I'm sure you can find it in any store. It's Asian sesame. Love the taste. If you like sesame seed oil, then you're gonna like this. If not, ranch, Italian, red wine vinaigrette, your choice. It'll go with this. And there we have it. Beautiful, tasteful, flavorful, whatever you want to call it, big back salad. We got all the vegetables you can find in your garden, all the meat that you can find in your freezer. Okay? I needed a little bit more dressing. All right. And look at that. Oh. I didn't realize I was putting too much on one side. It's about to fall off the plate. But that is okay. More flavor. And there we have it. Big back garden salad. I hope you enjoy it. Come back to my channel and comment down below if you tried this recipe. Let me know. Thank you for being a part of this. And next time, bring somebody with you. Bye-bye now.